One more day, and today I'm planning to spend my day in the surrounding areas of Ranchi to explore the Jonah and Sita waterfalls. These two waterfalls are quite close by, with a difference of 5 kilometers in between. You need to travel 35 kilometers from Ranchi city in order to reach the Jonah Falls. And after Jonah Falls, it's 5 kilometers more further down to get the Sita Falls. The road that leads to this place was beautiful with trees on both sides and wonderful sceneries as well. You may even feel to stop in between and just enjoy the nature. But the thick trees on both sides made me feel like I was going through a tree tunnel. And the road was also quite free. Hardly a few vehicles passed by in my entire journey when I wanted to reach over there. And that was the best part, that you're not being disturbed by any noise or traffic. The previous night when I reached Ranchi, it was quite noisy and crowded, and now things are totally different and peaceful. I went to this place with a happy mind, seeing everything around. In fact, I was confused whether to move forward or stay in the same place under those trees or just move to those fields. You feel quite a lot of things. Actually, the people were quite friendly, whoever I met, even in this part. I didn't shoot much with the people around. I did not want them to feel any sort of discomfort while interacting with me. So I focused on shooting the nature rather than the people. And holding a phone in a hand and riding a cycle was okay here, as there was no traffic issue. The impact of mobile phones were seen in most of the individuals I met. Almost every individual had a smartphone. Therefore, I did not have to explain much about who I am. Just by seeing me, they were convinced that I'm a rider, or rather a long rider going somewhere around. The ride took nearly 2.5 hours for me to reach Jonah Falls, and I paid 10 rupees as the entry fee. They have organized proper steps for the travelers to reach the waterfalls, and that was the best part, that Jharkand tourism is getting improved with such facilities for the travelers to reach the nature's beauty. The moment you see this waterfall, you will become speechless. The only difficulty you face here is the crowd. There were many busy in taking selfies and photographs, so you should find a place where you can enjoy this comfortably. This is a pretty long stretch, moving down up to nearly some 500 meters. You can take walk down, and they have arranged steps even to the lowest point down the same. Whenever any one of you travel to Ranchi, don't miss this beautiful waterfall. walking down was quite nice, but these hundreds of steps I had to climb again until I met the villagers. They were quite curious to know how a person can ride a cycle from Punjab to Ranchi and what was the speciality of my cycle.
आराम से हाँ ऐसे चला दो हाँ आ जाओ सबको दे देंगे कोई टेंशन नहीं बस वेरी गुड क्लैप मारो उसके लिए पूरा मजा लगता है नाइस चला लो चला दो कोई नहीं हाँ जाओ कोई बात नहीं कोई टेंशन ही नहीं हाँ बस
But I had more fun waiting for me with other kids.
अंकित अभी कौन सा क्लास में हो 1 में हो अच्छा पढ़ता है अभी स्कूल नहीं है ना फिर क्या करते हो सुबह से शाम तक ऐसे खेलते हैं अगर आपको चलाना है तो बैठो चला के देखो
नहीं सकेंगे नहीं वो अभी आएंगे ना वही सकेंगे
अच्छा आपको साइकिल हाँ देखते हैं वो नीचे हो जाएगा हाँ बॉलिंग कहाँ से यहाँ से बैट्समैन कौन है नंबर लिखना पड़ेगा हाँ मैं वैसे बॉल करूँगा थोड़ी देर फिर बैटिंग करूँगा इतना बड़ा कैच जल्दी दे दो ये 4 हो गया बोल दे बेटा
पीछे वाइट
नहीं टच हो गया बैट टच हो गया इधर आ जाओ इसको पकड़ना है ना इस बार कैच करना आउट स्टंप पे लग गया ना वो स्टंप पे लग गया आउट अगला बैट्समैन गोल हो गया कैच अरे दे दो पकड़ो मारो कैच और सुपर पकड़ो दे दो अरे हाँ कोई बात नहीं अब कैच हो गया नेक्स्ट कौन बॉलिंग ये हम साइकिल चला के मजा आया
हाँ।
पहले कौन सा साइकिल चलाया था नॉर्मल साइकिल चलाए थे हाँ। इसमें क्या फर्क फील हो गया आपको
हैंडल दूसरा है
तो दिक्कत हो गया था चलाने में नहीं मजा आ रहा था ना हाँ। पहुंचा नहीं ना वहाँ
मैं
रनिंग करना पड़ता ना
हाँ चलो
ना बस, थक गया? ठीक है, बाय बाय। बाय अंकित। बाय, अच्छा पढ़ना, ओके? जब स्कूल खोलेगा, जब मैं दोबारा इधर आऊँगा ना दोबारा, कुछ दिन के बाद, लगभग 1 साल मान लो, स्कूल खोलने के बाद आएंगे। आपको स्कूल में मिलना, मुझे देखना कौन अच्छा पढ़ रहा है। हाँ हाँ, मुझे देखना आप में से कौन सबसे ज़्यादा मार्क ले आ रहा है, कौन फर्स्ट आएंगे देखेंगे क्लास में।
हम लोग दौड़ेंगे उसके लिए।
हाँ, मैं ज़रूर आऊँगा, ठीक है? ओके, सी यू,
ओके।
टाटा, बाय बाय। खेलो, आप खेलो।
I seriously don't remember the last time when I played cricket, but this was the world-class match. They bowled me, and playing with them and spending time with them, this was what I really wanted in this trip. Like I planned before I started this ride, I wanted to meet some real people from the villages. Kids were the best. After playing with them and spending sufficient time, I cycled another 5 kilometers down to the Sita Falls. The children told me that Sita Falls is much more higher than the Jonah Falls. And these 5 kilometers, it was completely down, and I was sure that I had to cycle everything back. These all altitudes. But one thing I have to appreciate the Department of Tourism in Jharkand, that this road was beautifully constructed until the waterfalls, and that's the end of the road. In fact, apart from the Sita Falls, there is no other point of this road. This road is purely dedicated for the tourists to reach there comfortably. And they have made it in the best way possible for a traveler to reach this. These two falls, like I said, hardly 5 kilometers difference. So I was eagerly waiting to reach there and see the possibilities. And from distance itself, I was able to see the height of this waterfall, the Sita Falls. I wanted to look for an option to go closer to that, but I had to climb over some rocks to reach there. But I seriously wanted to reach there as close as possible. Fresh water gushing all the way. So I decided to climb some rocks, and most of part of my climb I could not shoot because I have to keep my phone safe as well. But I was able to reach quite close to that. That was the best part again. Came quite up, exactly closer, and I decided to try some rock climbing as well. This was real adventure, I must say, adventure of the day, or maybe adventure of the trip itself. Waterfall in this way. If I had not climbed all those rocks and reached here, I would never have got the chance to enjoy this. wanted to have a natural shower, which is possible only by going closer to this one. So I started moving myself by moving down the rocks and having fun. This was the real fun of the day, enjoying the nature at its best when you are all alone.
Best part of the day.
After the natural shower, I started back to Ranchi city. It was already evening. Time was around 5 and I was sure that it would take another 2.5 to 3 hours as I have to climb all the way around 5 to 6 kilometers. I have to ride uphill. And on the road there was a Mortal Kombat WWE going on between these two. That was fun to watch. And finally, by night, I was able to reach close to Ranchi. There were many who wanted to ride my cycle. There are many other waterfalls and beautiful places in Ranchi, but I'm planning to explore in my next trip as I have miles to go. Good night.